Hey everyone, welcome to Journey Maps Live and Local channel. We're going to be going to Arizona local businesses and discovering the best of what they have to offer. Secret menus, back alley restaurants, business owners that gave up fame and fortune. We're going to be discovering what you don't know about your own backyard. So join me as we go live with the locals and subscribe below to stay up to date on our videos and click that little bell if you want to be the first one of your friends to know about it. See you soon. Hey everyone, Aaron Childs here with another episode of Journey Maps Live and Local. And we're here at Hanson's going to find out about their 130 different types of sausages that they make. We're going to find out what makes them different. And also, you guys ever try to marinate a chicken breast, even in 24 hours, and it didn't quite come out as juicy as you thought it should? Well, Hanson's has a great way of doing it. So we're going to get a hands-on experience. We're going to go in and check out their secret behind how they make it so juicy and so good. Come on, let's go.
Aaron, how you doing, man?
Awesome.
Good.
I'm excited. So one of the things I've heard about you guys' shop here is that you guys have all certified Angus beef.
Yes. And what that means, wow, Aaron, is that out of all the Angus, just the Angus beef, all the herd, there's approximately 3% that qualify for the certified Angus beef. That's the top 3%. And that's what we handle here. We are one of the few, if not the only one in the valley that handles just certified Angus beef.
Everybody raves about your bacon wrapped ribeye.
I'm telling you, seriously.
Right, with the weekend always coming up on us, we need something to go on the grill.
Hands down.
Where's that at here in the
If you buy our certified bacon wrapped ribeye, you are going to throw rocks at any other steak.
So that's going to be a nice tasting steak.
I'm telling you, the best. You know, you take a fillet, somebody that likes fillets. Even my daughter, who loves fillets, she'll eat a bacon wrapped ribeye over a fillet.
Yeah, that looks delicious. But we also have over 130 different types of sausage.
Smoked and fresh sausage. They're all our own. We make all of our own.
And that's right down here.
These are the fresh bratwurst, Aaron.
Okay.
So we have, and they just started coming up with this one, the Big Papa. Jared, the Big Papa, what's in it?
That's going to be a mix of half pork and half bacon with jalapenos and pepper jack cheese.
So is it spicy or is it?
Yes, it has quite a nice bite.
It has a nice bite. So
but it's not overwhelming. So that, you know, like a friend of mine used to say, you know, milk is a spice for me being a Norwegian. Right. But I can eat those.
That's me too. It's a nice mild heat. It's not too spicy, but it's enough to give
you don't have to run to the water spigot.
Right.
Just to name a few. So we got the cheddar and the 50-50 brat, the cheddar jalapeno, Arizona Cardinal beer brats, and we also have the green salsa brat. So these are fresh. We also have a lot of these that are already cooked in the freezer too. So it eliminates that one step at the house.
So if we're going to even a Cardinals game, you literally have a sausage for that right here.
The Arizona Cardinal brat is going to be a pork brat with habanero salsa and pepper jack cheese.
Good.
So even though it's a habanero salsa, because we use the salsa and not the straight pepper, it's a very manageable heat that almost anybody can have.
We're tailgating. This is the place to come. So now that you guys know that Hanson's has a huge selection of savory sausages for every meal out there and every occasion, we're now going to get into what I like to call my favorite, and that is the chicken. And you're talking about a way that you guys marinated here that keeps everything infused inside of the chicken breast.
It actually takes it a step past marinating. What it is that we have a device that looks like a beer keg here. We put the meat in there with the marinade, close it up, suck all the air out of it, and it rotates around in slow motion. By sucking the air out, it opens the pores.
Okay.
We release that air, those pores close, and the marinade stays in there. So if you have somebody at home, not unlike my wife who prefers her chicken quite well done, it doesn't really dry out because that marinates right in the meat.
Right, so it infuses it. Well, I'm an amateur when it comes, but I definitely love to cook. And I think I would like to go back in there. Would you
Well,
mind?
absolutely.
I put on the gloves and go
Put
back
on
in
the
there?
gloves, we'll
Let's
show you
do
what
it.
to do,
I
bud.
can't wait.
Glove and federal regulations are you have to wear a hat in. What do you know? It's a Von
I've
Hanson
got to
hat.
have a Von Hansen's hat right
All
here.
right.
Okay, now I'm officially employed.
Right.
I'm
you
ready to
step
go.
right in the back room.
Let's do it.
That is the chicken breast, Aaron. I will show you how we set this tumbler up. That's okay. You can stay in clean too, Aaron.
All right, let's do this. All right. Well, that's cooking for an army right there. Okay, I'm making a little bit of a mess. So you're sealing this up. This is going to be airtight.
That's the valve, the vacuum on it.
That's the vacuum.
You know, so that's your motor sucking it out.
And it's pushing all the juices into the meat.
Pushing all the juices into the meat.
The pores open up in the meat, like we talked about.
Yeah.
This tumbler goes around and those rotate around in there, forcing more marinade into it. So it all gets mixed up. It's not just sitting there.
Okay. You guys are doing this, and this is just an extra step
That's an extra step.
to make sure that they're getting this juicy, tender piece
Right.
of chicken.
See, you shut that off.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
Okay, now he shut it off.
Okay.
He closed his valve. He'll drop the lid,
All right.
and that'll rotate around. It's set on
Okay.
15-minute timer.
This is the last step before it needs to go on the grill,
Correct.
or wherever you want to cook it.
Exactly.
Awesome. So this right here is what separates Von Hansen's from every other meat market out there, is this extra step to make sure you have the best, most flavorful meat, chickens, brats, sausage, you name it. This is the place to come, and that's what makes them so special.
Okay, Aaron, I want to introduce you to Brian. Brian's our
Okay.
sausage guru.
All right.
And he'll show you how he stuffs the sausage and the process goes through.
Okay.
This is you put the sausage in here, he nails it, he puts it in the casings, then twists it. So,
All right, so this is the game.
this shows you that we start from scratch here. He grinds it, mixes it, puts the seasoning in, puts the casing on there, rocks and rolls after that.
So there it is, Brian. I mean, basically what we've done is we've taken the meat right from the grinder, we've put it into the press, we've put it into the casing, and out the door. So this is actually the freshest meat you can get
Yes.
right here locally in Chandler, Arizona at Von Hansen's Meats and Spirits. It doesn't get any better than that.
No, it does not.
So Brian, you also said that there's another thing you guys do back here, and that is smoking the meat.
That's correct.
So let's, this is it over here. So the smoker here is what really makes a difference in all the meats.
Yeah.
So you guys are taking a hickory chip, right? And you're infusing the meat with all this savory flavor. And me being from Kansas City, I know smoker when I see a smoker, and this is one. This is a great process that just brings out a lot more flavor. What are some meats that actually you guys smoke in here?
We'll do game sticks in summer, like your game season, and then our beef jerky that we actually carry in-house.
Ooh, beef jerky is delicious. Yeah, I saw some out there in the case. So you guys have a wide variety of different little snacks that you guys made, and you smoke it right here on location at Von Hansen's. So let's go out there and take a look at a few that you guys have in the case.
Start with our teriyaki bites, along with our jalapenos. They're not going to be quite like your regular jerky. They're going to be a little more tender. Then we'll have our Cajun jerky, garlic beef jerky, and then our regular beef jerky. And then if you're not a big beef fan, we have our turkey jerky.
All right, Brian, so right here, we actually have what's smoking and cooking back there in the smoker right now. And this is what? This is
That's our femur bone.
So if you guys have a dog and you want to give them a special treat, Von Hansen's is actually the place to go for any of these nice little treats. Come on in here. These are ready to go. Your pet's going to love you. All right, everyone, that's another wrap on Journey Maps Live and Local right here at Von Hansen's Meat and Spirits in Chandler, Arizona. We learned a lot. We learned how to use a sausage press. We learned how fresh meat this is. We learned about the butcher and the certain cuts of meats. We learned about 130 different types of sausages. And then my favorite, like we said, how are you going to get that chicken next time marinated the proper way? You're going to do it with the vacuum sealed machine that they have back here that no one else can duplicate. So if you guys want a meal that encompasses everything that you could possibly need, from sides to party packages and everything underneath the sun that you need to make a perfect party, they have something here, including for your pet. Right over here at the dock, we have the Rusty's Corner. So be sure and visit them on vonhansensmeats.net for their newsletter and to get valuable coupons and offers directly on your phone from their brand new app. This is Aaron Childs again from Journey Maps Live and Local. That's another episode. So if you guys like to support small local businesses, be sure and subscribe and like and share our content. We'll be sure and see you on the next episode. See you soon.